Hey, how y'all doing? When I tell y'all, we got to talk about some stuff that's going on this internet. Let me just tell y'all, on this live, we talking about everything, okay? From Candace Owens, from Trump, to Nicki Minaj, to Cardi B, to everything in their mama. We going to be talking about it today at the Messy Sweet Spot. You heard me? And guess what, y'all? I got the link, so I want y'all to come up here, say what you got to say. Let's debate. You know how we do it sometimes, all right, when y'all want to act right. So let's get the likes up. Make sure y'all hear me and the thing is working. And if you can hear me, press a 3. Let me know where y'all calling from. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Random? Child, did you hear what happened last night? Oh, my goodness, girl. Ah, these girls, honey, they just love to fight one another. They just love to do it. And guess what? The people love watching it. Honey, when I tell you this is a mess, you know what? I ain't never seen the female hip hop community in such a chaos like this. All the time that I've been watching hip hop females, to Little Kim, to Foxy Brown. Little Kim and Foxy Brown wasn't even this messy, okay? When Little Kim and Foxy Brown, they had their beef, they'd do a 1 or 2 bar, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All this stuff y'all got going on, honey, it is horrible, okay? But the people love it. So, hey, what do you got to say about it? Oh, yeah, let's take it back the picture. So y'all know who that is, right? So Nicki Minaj put that on her thing last night. That Barney, look. You see, that's supposed to be Cardi B. You see that Barney? And it kind of resembles her in a minute. You know what I'm saying? They did a really good job because now every time I see that picture, I cannot stop thinking about Cardi B. You know, I don't know who thought about that. Who thought about Barney B? That's what they're calling her out in these streets. I don't know where they get that name from, child, but honey, they get that name from. And as you see, Cardi B, she taking slabs back at Nicki Minaj. She got a black man with a wig. What's she trying to say? I know she ain't trying to say Nicki is a man. What? Because we all know she's a woman, honey, okay? Let's not get it twisted. All right, we all know she's a woman. All right, and did y'all know Meg Thee Stallion, honey? They said she got dumped again, honey. Damn, Megan Thee Stallion, what is up with these, honey? I don't know. Between Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, that WAP ain't whopping, right? These men are not crazy over they WAP, man. Where they sit their whole ass down, okay? They say Jay-Z is just forcing the horse. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, honey. Let's talk about it. Hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I can't unsee that damn picture either. But I tell you one thing, I want you to like the video because it's a damn shame. You know, I need to start getting where I need some real supporters in here. We only got 28 likes. Why is that? Because I don't got nobody to support me. Nobody love me. Okay? Nobody care about me. Can I please hit the likes? And I hate to ask. Oh, it's such a humbling experience for me to have to beg for a damn like. Damn. Oh, you made me feel homeless. Okay? But there I am begging for likes, honey. I ain't never begged for nothing else but a damn like, okay? Yeah, so we about to go into all of this. Thank you, T. T, I know you love me, T. Yeah, T. Yeah, a few of y'all love me, but they don't love me like, all right. So anyway, let me pull this down and pull this up. I don't know where we should start at. So let's start with Nicki Minaj and them, and then we're going to carry on to everything else because it was a big thing last night. You guys know I do have multiple YouTube channels. One of them is called The Party Crashers, and this is where I do like the young girl, the Nicki Minaj, and the Cardi B type stuff and the baddies type stuff. Now, my baddie content, we doing all right. Look, 22K, y'all. Yeah. But the Nicki Minaj and Cardi B stuff, it ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's up with y'all, why y'all not going over there to support the crap. But let's hit it. What video I want to hit it with? What video? Okay, let's hit it with this video. Okay. Don't just Now, this is a commercial. You know, I got to bypass the commercial. Just give me a minute. You're going to have to wait for it, okay? Let's get these likes up in the meantime. And where y'all calling from? Where are y'all calling from? And to get this full video, because you're going to want it, honey. You're going to want it, because guess what? Look at here. Honey, they got a whole cinema thing. Look. You gonna want to go over to the Party Crashers Unite. Don't go right now, but go when we done, and you want to see this whole video. I cannot play the whole video because of the party censors, but they was over here retyping Cardi B album, calling it "Am I the Flop? Am I the Desperate?" Look, am I desperate? You see this? Am I the Desperate? You got to check out that video in the beginning. But let's fast forward, okay, into the middle. So when they do the really commentary, okay, where's the commentary at? Yeah, they had the whole thing. Y'all got to check it out. It was some really good cinema top photography. All right, so check it out. So, everybody was talking about the sales. Cardi B, she got her big mouth talking about I'm going to outsell Nicki Minaj. Girl, I know you was lying. You know what I'm saying? Talking about y'all need to check this date and check that date. I'm going to outstyle Nicki Minaj. She should have just shut up. Why can't she just be humble? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was giving it up. And come to find out, she did not do what she said she was going to do, And I'm guessing the higher ups was like, yeah, we're gonna force the numbers. Because, nowadays everything is forced. Everything is paid for, payola and all that stuff, right? Yeah. Hold on now. Stephanie, thank you, baby. Stephanie donated $20, y'all. You go, girl. I support. Thank you, Stephanie. Put your money where your mouth is. You made my day, baby. I love you, Stephanie. I love you, Stephanie, girl. Oh, girl. Next time I get on live, give me another week or two, or a week, or a couple of days. I'm gonna put my face on here just for you, girl. Yeah, girl. I gotta do it, girl. Okay, because I love to feel loved up in here. I love to feel love. Now let's get the damn likes up, y'all. Hell, we got 56 likes. That's low. All right, come on. I want to be on a high. So anyway, Cardi B. And where you at, Stevie Ray? Because Stevie Ray, he's my moderator, but he's a Cardi B fan. So, I like to argue with him back and forth. It ain't nothing but love. Because I really don't give a damn about these individuals anyway. They don't care about me and I don't care about them. It's just entertainment and it's just what we do. So Cardi B should have shut it up. But everybody was like, oh my God, is she going to do the numbers? Honey, she didn't do the numbers. So people was, cracking jokes on her ass because she didn't do the numbers she said she was going to do. Now, is it a flop? No, that's very good what she did. But she did all that bragging and you know what I'm saying? She should have just shut it on up and she would have been fine. So let's start with that, okay? Let's start with that.
We're now getting the tea that delay was due to Cardi B going off on chart data because she did not want her numbers released unless they were 200K and up. Now they ended up releasing her numbers, but they rounded it up a little bit. So the numbers that we got yesterday were a flat 200K, and the numbers that we have today are 199.6K. That's not the same. Now, we all know Cardi wanted it to be that 200K mark because she did say that she was going to outsell Nicki Minaj. So I'm guessing she wanted to get somewhere near it. But I do think that causing a delay so you can get your numbers to 200K is a bit much. It's kind of giving insecure because it's like, why do you care that much? 199K isn't a flop, but is it beat?
Oh, God damn it. That's what I'm talking about. Girl, don't make me turn the camera on. Don't make me turn this damn camera on. Thank you, Kamala. Okay? Kamara. Shit, I be mispronouncing you, but you know what it means. She donated $10. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. For real. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Let's get the damn likes up. 64 likes. That's a damn shame. Man, this is the lowest I've ever been. Come on, let's get these likes up. Damn. YouTube don't love me. The algorithm ain't fucking with me. Damn, what I do wrong? Okay, damn, who dick that I suck? Huh? Because it's always got to do with a nigga. Who dick did I suck, y'all? Damn, I'll put the dick back out. I mean, what's up? You know what I mean? Why y'all mad at me? Okay, let me play.
Nicki? No. But you know, her goal the entire time was to outsell Nicki Minaj, so I see why she was pissed that her numbers didn't even hit 200K. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are going at it on Twitter again. Y'all, let's get into the tea. So it all started when Nicki posted this eagle picture, and Barb's ended up getting into the definition of crows and eagles, and it came into this whole thing about how a crow will hold on and pick at an eagle, but the eagle will rise above and go to a height in which the eagle cannot breathe at until it falls off. Now, this is where Nicki makes it clear that she's not talking about just any crow. She's talking about Cardi B. Now, this is where Nicki gets real direct. She says, to every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing. You join the game as a willing participant. Do not try to back out now.
Okay, I want to talk about that with Nicki saying, and Stevie Ray, and all you Bardies out here, do y'all understand that? And let me tell y'all, I got a whole bunch of Bardi gang up in here, and I love that. Come on, Bardi gang. But I want to argue every one of y'all down. And I'm ready to argue y'all down. And I like arguing just for the sake, I just be playing with y'all, right? It's nothing serious for me, okay? But hit that link and let's argue. Come up here and argue with me. Come on, K. Armstrong. Hit that link and let's argue. Okay, so let me tell you, this is how I feel that Nicki Minaj is feeling right now. First of all, Nicki Minaj ops hired Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, to try to sabotage Nicki Minaj, and it ain't working. And Cardi B, she knew that. That's what she signed up for doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now she want to get on an interview talking about all that stuff behind her. She don't got no smoke and all that bull crap. When you benefited from this girl's downfall, y'all planned and plotted to have this girl to be a downfall, and you was part of the mission. And now you want to, So Nicki Minaj said, nah, bitch, keep that same MF and smoke. So you didn't destroy me. She came out trying to destroy that girl. They used Cardi as a pawn to try to end Nicki Minaj. So she like, pawn, stay your ass a pawn, and let's get it up. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Okay? So that's how she feeling about that. K. Armstrong said Nicki Minaj sabotaged herself. How, baby? How, baby? She's still popping. She's still getting it up. I mean, damn. Didn't she just lit X up yesterday? Huh? What you mean sabotage? She's still doing what she doing? Help me figure this out, K. Armstrong. Okay, come on, y'all. Where the bodies at? Let's argue right now. Let's go.
So Cardi B was trying to say that she wasn't trying to end Nicki Minaj's career, but that's been proven to be a lie. She then went on to say hashtag rock bottom nation, rock inflation, Rico nation, you failed. Let the reindeer games begin. We win again. Ciao. Now Cardi finally got up and she said, you must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. That was weak. She then went,
not kiss my feet. Why would Nicki Minaj kiss your feet, sweetheart? So Cardi B thinks she's a queen now? Girl, give me the break. The Bardi gang don't even believe that. Stevie Ray, do you really think Cardi B is the queen of rap? You don't believe that. K. Armstrong, do you think that, what's her name, Cardi B is the queen of rap? You don't believe that either. Okay? She talking about kiss my feet. Don't she got some damn nerves? Hell. Cardi B, she need a whole writer. She need a whole orchestra. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she half can't speak damn English. Talking about kiss my fucking feet. Girl, you got your last nerve. She really off her damn rockers. She really is. That right there, that comment, man, please. Cardi B, she has lost it. Literally.
To say nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. Now, this is when Nicki Minaj got nasty and disrespectful. She said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, rap like Barney, still ugly. Then Nicki Minaj went on to call her Barney B, and that shit is taking me the fuck out. Y'all, that's all I know right now. I think.
Okay, time out. I don't get the Barney B. What can y'all please tell me? Why do they call Cardi B Barney B? What's the help me out? Huh? What does Barney and Cardi B has in common? Comment, let me know. I really don't know that one.
They're still arguing on Twitter. So as this post goes up, I may be giving y'all further updates. So stay in tune. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj continue to go at it, and Nicki posts this. Cardi B is Barney, because you know she been calling her Barney. Now Cardi came back with this. My thing about it is y'all continuously, and let's talk about this. Y'all keep bringing up people who are not Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is not another human being. She's Nicki Minaj. When y'all bring up somebody else, when she brought up you, it makes it look like you have nothing to say about her. Well, y'all don't really have anything to say about her. Y'all only have things to say about other people. Then once again, Cardi B bringing up stuff that has nothing.
Hold up. I know you ain't trying to say nothing, Statter Love. Lady Statter Love, talking about something. To the Latin community, don't let anyone shame you for your accent. You speak 2 languages. I don't give a damn what they speak. Go ahead, speak 2 languages. But you're not in hip-hop. This is hip-hop, baby. Okay? This is Black originated, baby. Black American hip-hop. Ain't no Asian. Ain't no England accents, get it out of here. Asian accents, get it out of here. Okay? American hip-hop is the king and queen and the starters of this shit. And that's a rap. That's a rap. That is a goddamn rap, okay? Okay, and that is just what it ain't no Russian accent, ain't no, who else? Ain't no Mexican accent, ain't no Canadian accent, nothing like that. Okay? Shit. God damn it. We tired of y'all trying to replace us. Hell.
With Nicki Minaj, she posted this. Now, this is when Nicki gagged the fuck out of her. ABCDEFG surgery to look like me. Tell that to Jay-Z. Rico fraud and perjury. Bitch, Nicki, get in the studio. Get in the studio now. Cardi, real shit. You're supposed to be.
Hold on, K Armstrong. I gotta stop you when you're wrong, K Armstrong. You gonna make me throw my bra off, okay? And let my titties hang. You gonna make me take my bra off and let my titties hang. Let me tell you something. I heard the audio of Cardi B going off on Ice Spice. And she was so nasty. Come on, I'm going to beat you when I see you. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And you mad at Nicki because she's a mean girl? Granted, I give you that. Hell yeah, she's a mean girl. I give you that. You absolutely right. Nicki Minaj, she ain't a nice girl. She's a mean-ass mother effer. You damn right. But so is Cardi. And if you think that Cardi is not a mean girl, honey, I got news for you. Cardi B ain't no innocent person. She loves to fight. She's a thug. She is a thug and a stripper hoe. Okay? Hell yeah. Let's not forget, didn't she say she robbed men? Okay? And all the stuff. And then she say, if her man ever cheated on her, what's she gonna do? She's gonna trick him with a transgender. Okay? You talk about transgenders tricking these men, but you don't say shit about Cardi B saying she's gonna trick her own man with a transgender. Okay? See. Let's not go there. And she got people jumped because her man can keep that ding-a-ling in his pants. You know, I can't stand bitches like Cardi B. You know why? Because I have these hoes calling my phone up, ask me about their man. Don't ask me about your goddamn man, bitch. Call your man, okay? Okay? You ain't gonna kick my ass because your man treat you like shit and your man don't want you, ho. That's between you. Get some self-respect, ho. We all enjoying this dick, okay? Hell. I take it out. And I'm going to give it to you, and you going to suck my residue. How about that, bitch? Okay? Now leave me the fuck alone. Okay? That's how I feel about that. Hell. Give me my goddamn likes in this bitch. Come on now. Hell. You see your girl is struggling? Hell. That's how y'all treat me when I'm down? I'm down and I'm out, baby. Okay, I'm trying to get back up.
Drama. Stop letting Nicki eat you up because she's tearing you down right now. She's tearing you up. You're not the drama. Okay, so things are amping up between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Nicki called her Barney B, and that now caused for Barney B to trend number 12 in the United States. By the way, it's way higher than that now because I screenshotted that a bit ago, and it's been rising ever since. Now, Nicki also called her this. I can't say the word, but y'all can read exactly what it is. It's a kind of bottle that, Cardi shoved up her woo-ha, and the video's all over. But anyways, Cardi B clapped back after the Barney B started to trend and said cocaine Barbie. Sorry, but that's a weak read. I'm sorry, that's weak. It's like Nicki already offered to do a test, and y'all keep referring to this girl as a cokehead. It's not eating. I'm sorry. She also said, the power I have make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. My thing about it, Cardi, is you continuously telling somebody to go to rehab. You act like the real snow addict. If anything, don't you be crashing out on your fans? Didn't you burn up a literal book that your fans sent out to you? Child, anyway.
Hold on. She burned up the book. She burned up a book her fan gave to her? Huh? Did she do that for real? I think she stole that play from another YouTuber. Be original, Cardi B, damn. And she do be crashing out. This guy, he's right about her. She be crashing out. And you want to say Kay Armstrong, she's a nice girl? How she be talking to you, Kay Armstrong? Kay Armstrong, do I need to talk to your ass like Cardi B talked to your ass to get you to like my video, MFer? Huh? And you better be lucky this on YouTube, because if we was on any other platform like X, I would say what I really want to say. And anybody know I got a mouth and it's real dirty too, and I can cuss as hell. My mouth is real filthy and nasty. That's what, never mind. Woo, honey. But yeah, she be cussing her people out. Y'all know, y'all love getting cussed out. Y'all love getting cussed out, don't y'all? Y'all love getting cussed out. Yeah, I need to start cussing y'all asses out. That's why I'm being too damn nice.
I'm sorry, but Nicki's eating her up in my opinion. My personal opinion. I'm being unbiased. If Cardi says something that gagged me, I'm gonna say she gags, but these reads are weak. Like, it's a bore. It's a bore. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. I'm gonna keep y'all updated.
Oh, all right. Well, that was that video. Oh, hold on. I know we got some more. Oh, okay. So this is some new tea. I haven't even put this shit out yet. We going to the back page, but honey, we bringing it back. And I'm not
to the point where literally.
And I'm not. God damn! I didn't even know it was a commercial. Oh hell yeah, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, I love you, baby. Stephanie, you my favorite tonight. I tell you that. Stephanie blessed me with another $30. That's it. That's all. Tomorrow, I'm putting my face back on here. Hell yeah. You gonna make me come outside and lose my damn brain? Okay. All right. So let's get back to the commentary. Thank you, Stephanie. Lord knows I need it, honey. I'm struggling like a motherfucker. Okay. Times is hard. I don't know about y'all, but this economy is whooping my ass. Is this economy whooping y'all ass like it's whooping mine? Press 2 if it's whooping y'all asses too. It's whooping my ass. I might have to settle down and get me a man, y'all. I love being single. I really, really do. But this winter, I might be on a prowl. I may have to join Facebook dating group to find me a man. When I get a man, do y'all think I should talk about my man on this internet? Cause see, y'all messy ass, y'all want to take my man. Anything I got, y'all gonna want to have. You know what I'm saying? These bitches are evil. You know what I'm saying? And let a bitch say they have my man. I'm fighting you bitches. Bitch, you ain't seen Cardi B yet, okay? If I ever bring my man out, if you ever had sex with my man, you better shut it up. I don't want to hear about it, okay? I don't want to hear about that shit. Y'all not gonna do me like y'all did Krishan Rock with Bino. You just shut it on up, but we're going to have to fight. Period. It's like, nah, I'm playing. I'm not a fighter. I wouldn't fight over no man. You know I'm joking about that. But I do need to get me a man to help because it's winter is coming. And you know, this economy, the government is shutting down. I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling on this shit right here, this YouTube. Shit. I may have to get back to working my jaws. I haven't did that in a long time, too. But look like I'm going to have to get back on my whole phase again. Hell, let's go. All right. I'm going to have to show this ass. I'm going to have to show this ass, honey, okay? When I start coming out here being a hoe, just be like, you know, she's struggling. That's the struggle. All right, come on.
I am back with another update, and Tasha K has entered the chat. Before I get into what Tasha K had to say, I would like to note that Cardi B did issue an apology, or what appears to be an apology. Maybe the words "I'm sorry" went to her privately, I don't know. However, she did state that she was ranting and hot at the moment, but I fuck with Lotto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this my public apology. And now I'm gonna probably buy her a bag. And if I was Lotto, I would request the Birkin. All right, now that we have that out of the way. So Cardi B has been arguing back and forth with...
Okay, so I can't play this video. I put up the video. And when I tell you the reason why Cardi B apologized to Lotto, because in this video, Cardi B was like, F you. No, you heard what the F I said? I want to see her. When I see her ass, I'm going to be her. I want to be her. No, I want that mouth. I want that mouth. I want that motherfucking mouth. I gotta have that bitch mouth. I want her. You know what the fuck she said. I don't gotta repeat what she said. You heard what she said. Hell. Oh, she in New York? She in New York? Run it up. Where you bitches at? Where you bitches at? I want to see her right now. She gave all that, okay? Yeah, girl, she gave all that and more. Okay. She was going on like an animal, honey. Whew, honey. Yeah, she did. But honey, they done blocked my ass from posting it. I can't even post it, so I had to reenact to y'all what she was saying. But yeah, girl, that's what she said. Did I get it right, y'all? That's what she said. So, and I did. She said, I ain't fucking Nicki. I ain't Megan. I ain't Lotto. I ain't no scary hoe. I want to see her. I gotta see. I want that mouth. I want that mouth. And she was referring to Ice Spice. All right. Allegedly, Ice Spice said something about her body or whatever. And she said, this time your mama ain't gonna save you. She ain't gonna save you. She was really crashing out something seriously. And she said she ain't no scary ass bitch like Lotto. So people saw that as a diss. Somebody in her team recorded it, or Ice Spice team recorded it, and it got leaked out. So that's why she's saying she apologized to Lotto and she'll buy her a bag. Okay? Yeah. How did I do, y'all? Did I do all right with my yelling and shit? Press 3 if I did damn good. Okay? Press 3 if I did good, honey. Woo! Can y'all imagine if I start really smazzing out and if I start doing a crash out on this internet? Boo-wee! You don't want it with me, baby. Okay, I get on this goddamn video. I'm going to be throwing vases. I'm going to run, tackle the camera, get back up. I'm going to be throwing wigs. Hell, busting lights. Okay? Eating bananas. Shit. I'll be going crazy. Well, Kavan said it's K Armstrong said it's not giving Cardi B. I know, baby, it gave better. Okay? At least you can understand me. I didn't have that thick ass accent, K Armstrong. Okay? You heard what I said. Yeah. Trying to give it to me. K Armstrong, I love you too, but I gotta let your ass know every time.
Ice's team about who leaked the call. Cardi is saying that it came from their team. Their team is saying it didn't come from them. They don't know how they got it. And that is where Tasha K comes into the picture. Tasha K in her petite pixie cut took to the internet and said that James did not leak the call. James, being Ice Spice's manager, she said he allowed a friend to listen to the recording and his friend recorded without his knowledge and leaked the call. He stated that they tried to give it to her to leak, but she is unfortunately in a bind right now because she does owe Cardi B $4 million fucking dollars and she's not trying to get sued no more. He says, I have no dog in this fight. We are just winos sipping and reporting the news. Even with this revelation, Ice Spice's team is still denying that they did not leak that call. I do think that it was very convenient for Ice Spice to tweet an emoji, the call leaks, and then all of a sudden she's promoting a song. That's probably not even going to charge. Sounds like a pretty peculiar coincidence to me. Anywho, that's all the updates I have right now. JT was on Twitter Spaces ranting. However, thankfully, I'm blocked by her, so I wasn't able to hear what she actually had to say on the Spaces. However, I'm not fucking complaining because I'm tired of talking about this shit. Bitch, you did me a favor. I ain't got no hair to pull out, so I had to pull off the bonnet, bitch. I'm getting hot. Anywho, let's get into the tea about what JT said about Santana. So JT responded to a tweet and said, I didn't know because Coupons B didn't post it. The fuck listening to this bullshit anyway, question mark. Now, the tweet that she quoted was deleted, so there's no way for us to actually see what she said. However, he then followed up her tweet and said, it was Santana's album, y'all. They deleted it. It basically confirms that somebody either asked her, why didn't you promote Santana's album or why you didn't listen to the album? And she quoted and said, who the fuck is listening to that bullshit anyway? If you have been on TikTok within the last 2 weeks, then you know that Santana has been living for Am I the Drama?
All right, I cannot play that music because of copyright strikes. So is Santana, he okay? The last time I heard he was in that Waffle House eating out waffles and he fell out. He's doing all right now? That's good. Have y'all talked to y'all friend Saucy? Is y'all friend Saucy doing okay? Is he doing all right, Ron? Is he doing all right, Steve? Is he all right? All right, I guess he's doing all right.
Drop. But specifically, she has been playing Magnet. I know these bitches mad. It's time for host again. I'm putting.
Okay, Ron, please play nice. Ron, please. Okay. Man. I got two moderators. One is a Barb and one is a Cardi B. And please, I'm just asking y'all to play nice. I don't care what these, people in the comment section say. They're not vicious. I have seen some vicious people. They're not vicious. Y'all, can y'all please just let them breathe? Y'all already know I'm struggling as hell right now. I need as many comments I can get. God damn. You know what I'm saying? If somebody diss Cardi or Nicki Minaj, shit, let that shit fly. As long as they ain't dissing me, I don't give a fuck who y'all diss. As long as you ain't dissing me, honey, okay? So please, Ron and Steve, my orders. I don't give a damn if they dissing Cardi or whoever or Nicki Minaj. Shit, I'm team me, always me. Hell, So I don't give a damn what y'all do. Keep the comments coming. Don't make people afraid to comment though, because that ain't gonna help me. I'm already struggling. Shit, I ain't up there and stuck. Shit, hell, I'm barely making way. Shit.
And we all know that Magnet is supposed to be a diss towards JT. Now, why would you be bopping on live to a diss track?
Thank you, Ron. Ron donated $5. I love you too, Ron. Now, Stevie, please. Come on now. You know I don't want y'all to go at it. So please, Stevie, if you can just leave it alone. Just please leave it alone. Shit. Goddamn. Damn.
Somebody that you consider a friend. I don't know. Maybe they fell out. However, the whacking that JT gave him about his album, it was kind of well deserved. He kind of asked for it.
Talk about begging ass Cardi B and no job having ass motherfucking Hennessy, bitch. Two sisters who can't fuck with me at all. Two bitches who can't see me in nothing. Neither one of you hoes, even on y'all twin days, y'all bitches ain't seeing me. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy ran through ass hoes. Talk about Bitch, I don't even know you. Bitch, I just would. So I just made it to my job, something that Hennessy does not have. And I'm to shoot a music video.
All right, so people are saying, what is going on with JT and Cardi B's sister? From what I heard, it has something to do with that WAP video. Wait, can I find it? When can I find it? I'm trying to find it. I think I have an article somewhere around here. So according to the Jasmine brand, they said that I guess Cardi B wanted JT to be a part of the WAP video, but JT says that Cardi B only wanted JT. She didn't want Young Miami to be on the WAP, and JT said she was not having that. Now, according to Hennessy said that's a damn lie. The reason why JT didn't make the cut for the WAP is because JT verse just wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? So they decided to go with Megan Thee Stallion, and that's how JT and Cardi B kind of fell out over the WAP song. Did y'all know that? Yeah, girl. That's what they're saying out here in these streets. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I guess moving on. What else is going on out here in these streets? Ha 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 ha. Give me a minute. So I don't know if you guys know. You know what? Now let's go here. So Tiffany New York Pollard, she's coming out as a non-binary. Okay. Now people say, well, what is a non-binary? I'm not sure. But she says, I really do resonate with non-binary. I feel like we are so dual without even recognizing it. Some days I may feel a lot more masculine, and some days I'm super feminine, and that's okay. Now listen, I'm ignorant as hell. Yeah, I'm part of the LGBT, but I don't know everything. But this is how I see non-binary. If you do not fit in a traditional female role in society, if you outside of that box, to me you're non-binary. So to me, if you're a tomboy, that's non-binary. Okay, if you a man and you putting on lipsticks and fingernails, to me that's non-binary. You know what I'm saying? Because traditional masculine men don't do shit like that. You know, so that's how I see it. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm gonna stick with. Okay, if you're not sticking to a box. All right. But hell, if you are non-binary and you want to educate my ass on this stuff, feel free to hit that link and come up here. And if you don't educate us, then that's on you. Okay? That's on you. All right. So, oh my God. Thank you, Stevie Ray. Donated $5. Hey. I will leave it alone once this bitter bitch, my name out his mouth. I don't go on. Oh my God. This is not the Ron and Stevie Ray situation. Can y'all please stop it? Can y'all, for me, God damn it. Can you please stop it, y'all? Damn. Y'all gonna make me want to end the damn live. Okay? Y'all gonna make me want to end the live. Can y'all please stop it? Damn. All right, Little Evusi Bird. Yeah, I think he's definitely non-binary. He's not a traditional man. Stefan, he's more traditional. What's not traditional about him? He looked like a straight man. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he a woman or nothing like that. Shout out to Peaches donating $10. Hey. Thank you so much. Ron came back. Big Tipper came back with another $10. Thank you, Ron. Stevie, put your money where your mouth is. Eat a fatty. Ron, can you please stop? God damn it. Can y'all please stop? Y'all making me crazy out here. I want to go get me some Taco Bell, right? But I went to Taco Bell yesterday, and the same man keep flirting with me, and I don't want to flirt with his ass. And now I'm afraid if I see him again, he gonna try it again. And it's so fucking annoying. Okay, I want them tacos, but I don't want to deal with have to be nice and see him be in my face, and he want to hold conversations, and it make me so uncomfortable because I really don't want to talk to his ass, and I'm trying to restrain myself from cussing his ass out. Just say, can you please just give me my shit? I don't want to talk to you, you know, but I can't live like that, right? So I'm so stressed out about that. So anyway, move on. So what do y'all think about Tiffany being non-binary? Hell, y'all don't got nothing to say about that. So let's look in the comment section. They said this is what called a tomboy. This does not mean that you're non-binary because some days you feel masculine, some days you. Well, what is a non-binary? Huh? I don't know. You know, would I look it up? Do I need to look up non-binary, y'all? Do I really need to look that shit up? I don't. Listen, in my life, I don't know. Man, I don't have to worry about this shit. Shit. I don't got to worry about this. Hell, this not my... Is this my issue too? I don't know. It might be. I don't think so. I don't know. Shit, this shit is too confusing. But this is what non-binary looks like. Okay? I just want to let y'all know what it looks like. I don't even know. Do non-binary, does it look like something? Okay? This is Tiffany. Sharon said, look it up. I did. Can you just come up here and tell us what it is? Huh? Tell us what it is. Shit. Please. But I guess I'll look it up. Y'all want me to be so nice. So this is non-binary. You know? What do y'all think? Maybe she's saying she don't look like a woman, you know? I don't know. Is she saying she don't look like a woman? Can you see it? Huh? I don't know. She's so silly. Uh-oh, look at that. Ain't that Nicki Minaj ex-boyfriend? Uh-huh. So this is Tiffany Pollard just coming out as a non-binary. Now, I think Tiffany, if I was a non-binary person, I would not come out. I don't think this is a good time to come out right now, considering Trump. Man, listen, Trump, man, do y'all know what's going on in the world? They are calling transgenders mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? And it's not funny, you know? But look, this is some crazy times. Y'all better sit your asses down for right now and just shut up. That's what I would do. I wouldn't be out here telling myself I'm this and I'm that. I'll be like, I'm a child of God, and that's it, baby. I don't know what else y'all talking about, okay? But I understand somebody has to do it. It just won't be me. But congratulations, Tiffany Pollard, coming out. And I hope they don't get our ass. I hope they don't get their ass. Okay, all right. Kay Armstrong said, no, they are mental for real. Kay Armstrong, how could you say that? Don't Cardi B, don't she have friends and her friends are transgender? Huh? Child, let me shut the fuck up. Okay, you're going to get me in trouble. Okay. All right, so let's move on. I guess if you guys want me to really look that up, I will really look that up. Let me look it up because I really don't know. And then if I look it up, I'm still going to be confused. Shit. That's why you probably need an expert. Okay, so let me go back here. And yeah, I'm dumb when it comes to some stuff. So it's as simple. A non-binary person is someone who does not identify exclusively as a man or a woman. I mean, that right there confuses the fuck. Let me get out of this shit. Look, I'm not no activist, and I don't want to say nothing that's going to piss y'all off, okay? Okay, like I said, I should have just... Anyway, let's move on. What else out here in these streets, okay? What else can we go from there? All right, so let's go right... Cassie. So I don't know if you guys know, but Cassie wrote a letter and she said that Diddy gave her STDs, Diddy gave her the bumps, and Diddy been putting paws on her, and she is scared. She is scared of her life. She don't want Diddy to get out, y'all. What do y'all think? All right, what do y'all think? Let's go. Let's hear what you guys say. I can't hear. Somehow. Where is it at? Man, I done lost. See, y'all made me lost my sight. Where's the lady talking about Diddy? Who is this? Oh, we talked about that. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
Girlfriend of 11 years, Cassie, has written a letter to the judge just days before his October 3rd sentencing. In the letter, she explains how trapped...
All right, somebody came through with I would appreciate if you just hit that link and just come up here. Bam. Non-binary, a person who does not identify as a woman or a man. So Tiffany Pollard, she does not identify with a woman or a man. Am I get that right? So press 4 if you guys are saying that Tiffany Pollard don't identify with a woman or a man. So she's non-binary. She don't want to be labeled a man or a woman, right? Okay. Whose gender identity doesn't exclusively, who doesn't fit into the man or woman world. That's what I had it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But well, congratulations to her. But I would just say be careful, because to me this is not, I don't know. Like a lot of people be like, this is the time to fight louder. And I think that's nice for those people that's going to be out here fighting louder. I pray for them, for everybody that's going to be marching and putting up signs. I will pray for all of you all. Even for you guys that's fighting for the black race, I'm going to pray for you all too, but I have to listen to God. And, everybody purpose is not my purpose. I'm just going to pray for everybody, and I hope all is well. And I'm going to come out when the sun starts shining. Okay. But when it get dark, man, I'm disappearing like a motherfucker. Okay. And I can pull a disappearing act real good. Right. I'm just saying. Shit. I need to be protected. Hell. All right.
In the relationship, having to, quote, perform repeated sex acts with hired male sex workers during multi-day freak-offs which occurred nearly weekly. She said Diddy threatened to destroy her life and career by leaking sex tapes if she did not participate. The letter also says, quote, Sean Combs would hit me, punch me, stomp on my face, pull my hair, and throw my body to the ground and against the wall. The horror I endured drove me to have thoughts.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to put that in there, because I got, that S word, and you know how it is. But basically, she says she's afraid for her life. So what do you guys think about Cassie fearing for her life? How do I feel about Cassie fearing for her life? She probably scared. Diddy is going to whoop that ass again. Diddy is probably going to smoke her real bad. And then how this economy is set up, you guys know Trump is taking over. This is Trump's world, or the person that's over Trump. Y'all are aware that Trump is taking over. I don't even be knowing if y'all be knowing what's going on. Press 1 if you know we are in a Trump presidency and we haven't even finished 1 year and we got 3 more years to finish after this. Okay. You understand that we are in a, what do they call it? A dictator. And we're probably going to be in a dictatorship for a long time. You guys know that everything that you guys used to doing, it's going to get worse. Okay. Especially for LGBT people. They said the anti-trans and the anti-LGBT, that started 2023, I believe. It started 2023. And it's only going to get worse. So like I'm saying, just be smart about your moves, you got to know what they say, you got to know when to hold them and you got to know when to fold them. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. And I say that to say that Cassie is going to have a hell of a time in the future because of Trump and all these dictators and rich money men. If they get more in power, and they already coming for the feds. They want to get rid of the feds. They want to take out a lot of federal jobs, a lot of federal workers. They want to replace them. And then when they replace them, they coming for the whores, the women that are speaking out against them, the women that are talking about, oh my God, you essay me. That's the first group they're going to come for. They're going to come for women too, because they want to put men back in charge and they want to bring back the patriarchy bigger and better than ever. And then you got the white supremacy, that put men first, and it gives them freedom to whoop and do whatever they want to do with their wives. So it's going to be hard times ahead. Y'all should have read the Head Man Tell. We already told y'all what's going to come. Shit. Y'all think this shit is a game. Okay. Armstrong said, what am I talking about? What are you talking about? We are eating our popcorn and watching your minds drag each other. Pay attention, child. K. Armstrong, I'm trying not to pay attention to that shit. God damn, K. Armstrong. Ron and Stevie Ray. Damn, can y'all please stop? God damn, can y'all please stop? For the sake of me, can y'all please stop? Man. I can't even take y'all serious. Can y'all please stop this shit? Ron and Ray, can y'all please stop? Every time we talk about this Barb shit, y'all go back and forth. Can y'all please stop? Damn. Stevie Ray. Can y'all please stop? Y'all are distracted. Y'all, this is so disrespectful to me. You disrespecting my show. I can't even do my show because everybody is paying attention to what y'all gotta say. Ain't nobody paying attention to me. That ain't fair to me. Can y'all please stop with the foolishness? Can y'all please stop going back and forth? Damn. All right, so getting back to Candace Owens, she has something to say to Kirk about Charlie Kirk. And did you guys know that guy Tyler? They said that he didn't even shoot. Did y'all know that? Press 1 if you knew that they're saying that Tyler did not shoot Charlie, even though that's what the media said. And they said that Tyler father told on him and got him arrested, but they're saying that's not even true either, that the whole media has been lying to you guys. Did you guys know that? Did y'all know that? Listen to this.
Interest to me, what I've learned is that his father does not believe, his parents don't believe that their son committed this crime. I was like, huh? Excuse me? That's a far cry from what the media has been telling us. Remember, the media presented this amazing story. The father realized his son was guilty, so it goes, right? And then he phoned over a friend to help him convince his son to turn himself in, because this guy, this mysterious guy was a friend and just had a connection with Tyler. And eventually they said, you got to do the right thing here. We know this is you. That was the vibe. Certainly that's what the media was putting down for us to pick up. Well, I was told actually that it was kind of the opposite. That quote unquote family friend, who we learned was a former detective with the police force, at least, and so therefore has strong ties with the police station, informed the family. It was that in-between person that informed the family that Tyler had been identified as the shooter. He recognized him. He knows Tyler. He gives them the heads up. And then I'm told, and I believe this, that the way in which he got arrested, or rather turned himself in, was because that family friend / neighbor / former detective told him, hey, it's best for you to turn yourself in because there's only one of two options here. Either you turn yourself in and everything is peaceable, or the SWAT team could come in here and arrest you and things would get crazy. So that's what happened. He went over to their house. Tyler was called over. Tyler was bewildered. He disputed the idea that he had murdered Charlie Kirk. In fact, according to my source, Tyler has never even stepped foot on UVU campus.
What?
Tyler, it turns out, which has already been revealed, was accepted into Utah State University, not Utah Valley. And that's actually interesting if you pause and reflect on that, because we didn't really consider how on earth Tyler became not just familiar with the layout of the campus, but familiar with the rooftop layout of UVU campus. So familiar that he knew exactly how to scale across the rooftops to duck down in order to take an almost impossible shot at a Charlie Kirk who was sitting beneath a tent. How did he know how to do all of that? Had he been there before? Did he knew where Charlie was going to be sitting in it, that he would have that shot from on top of the Losey Center? What? Right? I would actually, and I don't know, but I would imagine that even actual current UVU students don't know that possibility. Like, they're not even that familiar with how to scale the rooftops and what shots they can take from it. We'll see.
Oh, Candace is on. Please, Ron and Stevie, can y'all please stop? Please. I know I'm laughing. Can y'all please stop? I'm begging y'all. Can y'all please just stop? If you guys have to leave the chat, that's fine. But you guys are being very destructive, and it is funny. But I don't want to laugh at you. I want them to pay attention to me. And y'all are still in the show. You guys are outshining me, and I'm getting jealous. Okay, I'm jealous of Stevie Ray and Ron in my chat because y'all stealing all the damn shine. And people supposed to be hearing what I got to say about the commentary, and y'all stealing my show. And I don't like that. Okay? So if y'all have to go, then go. Okay? And come back on another damn show. Damn. Can y'all please just leave? Please. I'm asking them to leave. Grace, please come up here, Grace. How you doing, Grace?
Hey everybody. I just wanted to say hey.
Hey, the audio is messing up.
Oh,
Grace, are you there?
okay. Yeah. Is it better now?
Oh, much better, child.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I forgot. I had the fans on. So I was just saying, hey, hi everyone. How are you doing, Gigi?
Child, I'm getting stressed out. I got my moderators fighting. I keep on begging them to stop, and they just won't stop. What should I do?
Uh, Ignore them. I'll just continue on with the show. This
How
is
can I
really interesting.
ignore them? But they are distracting people in my show. They can't even pay attention because they're looking at them, and I keep telling them to stop.
Listen, they still watching the show, right?
Well,
And they're
Stevie Ray said
engaging.
he's gonna go, so thank you, Stevie Ray, and come back on another show. Stevie
Okay.
Ray, he's gonna go, so hopefully Ron will stop. Damn.
I wasn't even watching the chat, so I don't know what was going
Well,
on.
I'm glad you wasn't, Grace. But what are your thoughts about this Nicki Minaj or Cardi? Or you want to talk about Candace Owens?
I missed everybody above or before Tiffany Pollard. And I just caught the tail end of her coming out as non-binary.
Yeah, she's a non-binary person.
I did not see that coming. That's really interesting to me. I wonder
Yeah.
what. No.
I wonder what bathroom she gonna go into.
Well, I would go into the female bathroom because I think they're usually nicer.
Yeah, I think they nicer too, but I don't know if Texas got a ban. If you transgender, you're 125K, but I guess that's not transgender. That's non-binary. So, they bet.
I'm sorry, there's an alarm going on.
Did she just say it's a logo?
Or
Girl,
a siren. There was a fire truck going by.
she didn't cut
Sorry.
me off. I said transgender shit. She just said, listen, I gotta go. This
I'm
alarm going off. She said, I'm not about to do this shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to just go in. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Girl, I appreciate you, girl. I thought that was your exit. I thought you were trying to exit out the conversation.
No, no.
So what you think about her coming out? You didn't see it coming? You thought she was just gonna be a woman?
Well, I mean, I don't. So when it comes to like, what would this? It's not sexuality. I guess gender expression. I was born female. I so it's just kind of like it is what it is, and I don't think like if I want to be more masculine or if I want to sag my pants or whatever, however I want to
You
express
never,
that, I don't think
you
I need
never,
to
you never thought
identify as
about,
male
but
to do so.
but be honest, Grace. You never thought about having a piece of a dick on you. You never thought about swinging it.
I, you know what? I actually thought like, what it would be like to be a man. And I
Yeah.
think because of the patriarchy, I would want the benefits, I would want that privilege, but actually
Uh-huh.
being a man,
Would you be a
I
nice
don't know.
man,
I like
Grace?
being a
Would you be a nice man or you be a mean man?
I don't know. You know what? I think I would be a smart man. So I think
So
if I
you'll be
was
over
gonna
there
be like
rubbing
the
arms.
alpha.
You'll be rubbing arms with Elon Musk and them. That's what you say.
Yeah, I thought I would, but I wouldn't because Elon, he crazy. Like, just because they have money, they still got issues, right? And I'm not trying to be with those issues. So I wouldn't care.
Uh huh. Well, that's good. You wouldn't be out here having a whole bunch of baby mamas, would you?
That's what I'm saying though. Like, I don't know. Because if I was like if I was like light skin, light eyes, I might be a problem, right? So I don't know, but I would like to think that I would be an upstanding young man, upstanding man. Be a nice woman, have a family, be a provider, all that. But the way culture is right now, those guys look like the simps. And if I could get away with it, I mean, I'm just being honest, I might. I'm gonna take
But
a
you know
minute.
what, Grace? You don't think the world is changing where men are becoming more dominant? You don't see that? You don't see the patriarchy is coming back in full force? You don't see that?
I
Or
think
maybe not in the
I,
black community.
I think I don't know. I think what it is that the patriarchy is like dying, and what
Really?
we're seeing is yeah. Well, because women like how are they gonna make us be with men, right?
I can
Like
tell you
what?
how.
I mean, they
Okay, hold
possibly,
on,
but
Grace. Let's talk about this. Now, people in the comment section, I want to know, do you believe that the patriarchy is dying? Press 1. If you think the patriarchy is coming back in full force, press 5. And to me, Grace, they're coming back in full force. And I see it because I'm looking at different things. I'm just not in the black sector. But the reason how I
Mhm,
see it is because more than ever on social media, you hear a bunch of men hating women. When I started off, you never heard that.
right.
But it's a lot of that. And guess what? They're making money behind it. And not only are they making money behind it, but organizations and they're getting sponsorship. And then not only that, those type of guys are getting tied into religion, and the Christianity and the religion is pushing women to be more at home and to silence women, and they're trying to figure out how they can control women and get them out the whore sector because they really don't like these whores of the world. And then, you got white supremacy, they're coming on a rise. You got Christianity, they're coming on a rise. You got the patriarchy, men that just want their place back. I don't know if you heard about the jobs with females or black women, but black women are the
Mhm,
highest unemployed this year. They're losing their jobs. And Trump said
right.
we're going to be going into a shutdown and it's going to be the hardest 2 years. And I think they want it to be like that on purpose because when you broke and you don't
Mhm.
have nothing, it's easier for them to control. So I believe that they're
Oh
lining
yeah.
up accordingly. And I think they're getting a lot of immigrants out here. They say we're doing it because we're going to protect you. You need to get your job. But actually, I think they're going to line them up with a lot of AI. And you guys are not even ready for that
Mhm.
because you guys think that it's not possible that AI is going to take over. So, yeah, they're going to line it up where men are back and they need men to feel more ego because we're getting ready for war. I'm sure you seeing the signs that war is coming, right? So
Oh, I saw.
we
Yeah.
need men
But the
that
thing is,
are actually going to fight, and that's why they're pumping up the patriarchy because what men are going to fight for America and they don't even believe in America. So that's why they're taking a lot of stuff out the history. They want to push America is great. They want it to be more patriotic. It's not all just to do. We are preparing to go to war. And and a lot of you guys don't even see it. And I'm like, why don't you guys see the signs? They're everywhere.
yeah. Well, for me, I hear you, loud and clear. But I think what it is they're so ridiculous and like even their own supporters are waking up to how ridiculous they are. That what I'm seeing is instead of us kind of buying into the war, like buying into the acceptance that and for what this really is, which is not a left and right issue, it's a up down issue, right? It's like all of us are poor and they're trying to pin us against each other with the white and the races or, straight and LGBT, T and all that
Well,
stuff.
Grace, they have
And
to.
it's not working.
It is working. I think it is working.
No, the thing is because we're all poor suffering together. That's the issue. If they gave the white men a little bit, and and they were really as elevated, and they were competent as and they want us to believe that they are, then it would be the case. But they're not. They're sitting up here doing as bad as we are, or maybe worse, because honestly, they're talking about DEI, giving unqualified minorities positions, where we know that's not the case. Where we go, we're in these positions, and we're twice as good as our other counterparts, male and white and otherwise, right? So it's and
But
everybody knows that.
Grace, I
So
think that you're missing another big point. Okay, nobody
okay,
cares
what am I
about
missing?
nobody cares about facts. It's about beliefs, and a belief
Yeah,
system. Someone that believe in a faith is more powerful than any facts, and they're going to paint that as
right.
fact. Their faith, their beliefs are going to be facts, and what you say is just going to be wiped out as delusional because you don't know anything. And I think that you underestimate people hate. People hate for you will cause them to lose out on their own benefits because of their hate for you. And this world
Exactly.
is very hateful, and I believe their divisiveness is definitely working. People are very divided. People are on
Mhm.
eggshells. Everything is political. You don't see how people are getting canceled left and right. Companies are getting canceled left and right off of this,
Yeah,
that, and that. I mean, we are
but
very
you're
sensitive right
yeah,
now.
but Gigi, you're talking about fact, and I get it because I see it at work where it's like critical thinking is like not a thing anymore. But we're gonna get to a point where people are gonna be hungry enough, like we already don't really talk to each other, right? And people are like clinging on to these groups. But as MAGA makes themselves more and more ridiculous, people don't want to identify with that anymore. You're talking about Christianity. The Christians are fighting among each other. So, as someone on the outside, as a minority, I let them fight. Their civil war is a white male civil war. This don't have nothing to do with me.
I hear you and I see where you're coming from. I just feel differently. I feel like in their mindset, all they need is the 1% to control everything. They don't need everybody
Right.
to be in. They already are inside. So once they get inside, they're going to dominate, lock the door, and make it where it's not a democracy anymore. So they don't need no majority. They don't need to hear from what you say and what they say. They're going to plan it.
Mhm.
This is the
Oh, we're
rule.
already there.
This is the
Yeah.
rules, and you must obey. If you decide to be homeless, they already told you guys homeless people are getting locked up. Like they're gonna lock you up if you're homeless.
Locked up, they're killing them. The guy said, just shoot him. Or just, he said, involuntarily,
Yeah, that's on
um,
Fox.
kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah. And
So
then
you're
what
not
was it
you
like
don't
within
have
a
a
week there
choice.
was an incident where they was attacked? It's like this is the thing is we're talking as if this isn't present day. This isn't what's happening. Right? We're like, oh, this is gonna come. No, we're in the thick of it. And exactly, AT2, let them hoes fight because they're ridiculous. It's I always think of the quote. It's like when you see two fools fighting in the street, you don't know, or you see a fool and a smart man fighting in the street, you don't know which one's which. They both look like idiots because they are.
So after they get finished fighting, then what's gonna happen?
I think that's where we go from there.
Oh no, we better have a plan. Cause after they
Well, I
fight,
mean,
they
that's what
coming
I'm
for you. They're gonna take it out on you, whether
saying.
who's
Yeah,
right or wrong. Your ass is getting it, and you know it.
yeah. And
And
well, the
most
thing, what
likely,
I'm really hoping
sometimes
for is
they
for
will fight each
the people
other,
to
and
realize the
then
power that they have. Like,
sometimes
and
they will
people, I
fight
think,
each other and then get back together and become even a stronger bond to go against you. Just like
right.
Elon
But
Musk
that's
and
what I'm
Trump.
saying.
We saw them fight, but now they're making up.
we have to have a completely different like set change because we're still thinking patriarchy, we're still thinking capitalist, and we have to realize that that's not it. Like, why are we paying for water? Why are we paying for electricity? You know, we pay all these taxes, and yet we still have to depend on charities if we need help and assistance. Like, if you're disabled, if you're not able to work for whatever reason, like, why is it that, oh well, you're just dead?
But who?
Like, those are what
Nobody
we need
want
to.
to hear those type of things. They want to talk about men in sports and keeping men out the women's bathroom. Okay.
Right. But what I'm saying is when they're not able to eat, when they can't afford to go to a sporting game, they can't afford to play in the sports, then we won't have those conversations because they won't be an issue.
All they're gonna do is blame it on the ludicrat Democrats, just like the
They
shutdown.
can't
They're
blame
gonna
it on
blame.
Democrats because the Democrats aren't empowered. Like we literally aren't empowered, and they're keeping us from being empowered to do certain things. Where I think there's one thing with the Epstein's files that they need like one more signature, and they have the person. They just need to be sworn in and like able to start work, and they're keeping her from doing that. And then with the government shutdown looming, they'll just let it be on the shutdown, and it just rolls from there, right? But we're allowing them to do that. It's like we're still playing by the rules and they're doing whatever they want to do. It's craziness.
Mm. Well, they already said they blame it on the Democrat, and people are believing it, especially the people on the right and the Christians. So I don't
Yeah,
know how y'all gonna defeat that or what y'all gonna say about that, but we'll just have to see, child.
yeah. I mean, because I don't know, I was raised religious, so I don't mean any disrespect, but it's like if you believe in the Bible, it's like, you know, like if you're taking it literally, and I mean, when some people don't have not even read the Bible, right? So they don't know.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I feel the same way. But I play devil advocate all day. They don't care about
I know.
reading the Bible, okay? In their mind, it's just right. It's the right thing to do. And if you go against it, that you're probably a lunatic Democrat, okay? And you
Mhm.
probably can't even define what a woman is, okay? So they're gonna be like, yeah, you're one of them, and you need to get on the right track, and all they're doing is just trying to make America great again. So that's their
Yeah.
belief. They don't
Well,
care about facts. It's all about how their beliefs. They want the
yeah.
immigrants to be out of here. So what else you
It's
got to say?
the thing with when it comes to the immigrants, it's just so crazy to me because it's like I don't understand why we still have the Statue of Liberty if that's the case, right? It literally says, "Give us your huddled masters." Like people coming from all over the world, you need help, seek refuge here. It's like I think this, we need to look at the principles that make up this country. And I
Yeah.
think as minorities, we're not surprised, right? But I think for a lot of, Americans, they're realizing that this hasn't been the America that they thought it was for everybody. It hasn't been like this for some of us ever. And more, now the white man is not that America for them either. So that's why I'm thinking they're going to realize I don't care about X, Y, and Z, whatever they're putting in front of their face. Not not unless they are really truly in support of the the elfness, right? Of they're not, unless they're really buying into them potentially becoming rich or being able to do these kind of things. And a lot of it is mental illness, right? These people, if you look at the patriarchy and this white supremacy and even we have religious psychosis, we've seen it with the rapture. Um, talk and all that was going on recently. And and people need to realize like these people are truly sick. So it's like also we got to engage with them as if they are sick because they are.
I mean, I agree with you. I think a lot of them are, but I mean, they very powerful. They have major influence, and they are. A lot of people believe in that. So
They're only
that that
powerful
that
because we
is
say
very
they are.
strong, huh?
They're only as powerful as we say they are.
No, they got money, girl. And these are institutions that's been historic. They've been in place for a long time.
Right. But we're still, I understand what you're saying, but we're still talking 1% to 99%. And that's what people don't realize. People are thinking, oh, I'm just 0.00003%. I don't have a say. But we're 99%. That's the point.
Well, I'm talking about Christians. I mean, that's a big percentage of the world in America, definitely. So, that's
Well,
gonna be a tough. Let me know how it goes to fight, child. I'll be praying for y'all.
yeah, you have to let me know too. Because the thing is, it's like this isn't a religious debate, right? It's like we need to be able to live. We got to be able for shelter, to be able to buy our necessities. Like we're talking about just surviving at this point.
Yeah, I agree. I hear you, but you already know who they're gonna blame and what they're gonna say it and what they're gonna push. But I want to know, what are your thoughts about Candace Owens and the Tyler claim? Did you believe when
Right.
the media said that Tyler did it?
You know what? I believed it at first, to be honest with you, because they showed the pictures and all. Like, I didn't not believe it because if that's what they say, that's what it is, right? But as people said, oh, look at these text messages. Like, this isn't how the kids talk nowadays. And, Candace has pointed out different things. Is do I think it's as much of a conspiracy as she's making it out to be? Maybe, I don't know if I would go that far, but do I think it's just, the story 100% what they're telling us? Absolutely not. Like we know that they told us they want to lie to us. So do I believe that they're telling us the truth? No.
Hmm. Oh, I tell you. So it just make it strange. Of course, nobody's gonna believe the news anymore. And I think do you think they're gonna have to get rid of Candace? They're gonna have to throw her ass out.
Why?
Because she talking too damn much. That's why.
No, because the thing is, Candace is a black woman, so they don't take her seriously anyway. That's what I don't understand. It's because, girl, they don't respect you as a minority, as a black woman, as a black person, or as a woman. So I think she can really say whatever, and she'd be
I
fine.
disagree. I think Candace, your days are numbered. She has a big influence, white, black, and everybody. I do think they take her
Really,
serious. Candace was a part of the crew. She was a part of them, but they cut her off because she kept talking about the Jews. She kept talking about Israel. So they're gonna cut her off from that. She can't even go to certain speaking events anymore, and all of her friends
okay,
that's a part of that, they have turned their back on her. So she's like one of the lone, her and Tucker. So I think they're gonna get her ass sooner or later. Candace days are numbered. So I just want to say thank you, Grace, for coming up here. I appreciate you, baby. I'm gonna let you go. Do you guys believe that they're gonna come for Candace one way or another? Press 2 if you feel like they're gonna come for her ass. Press 5 if they ain't gonna touch her. Candace said they already threatened her. She said she got phone calls of them threatening her. She got phone calls of them offering her so much big money. And she said, I don't need your money. I don't want it. She really wants the truth to happen. So we will see. She said in the last days, Charlie Kirk was going to go through a transformation. I guess he was going to change his belief into a Catholic person. I'm not sure. But it's interesting. Mm-hmm. What it say? It says whites are giving blacks what they want, materialish. throwing away temporary frame, celebrity status, no investments, no stocks, no education anymore. So-called Christians are not doing Christian acts. Well, you're right about that, Faye. You always right, Faye. One thing about you, Faye, you always right. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but they're saying Publix is getting boycott. So I'll play this for a second.
You would think these corporations would be trying to avoid losing so much fucking money. First, it was Target that had to fuck around and find out. Then Disney ABC. And now Publix, yeah, let me get it to you. We already know two things about Publix. They're conservative and they back this administration. But there is the Black Book Bash, a literary family reunion happening in Jacksonville, Florida next weekend. And it is basically this large celebration of Black authors across all genres. Now, they are using the largest hotel in Jacksonville to have this event, which tells you how stacked it's going to be. A bunch of Black authors, a bunch of Black book talk influencers, so on and so forth. Now, the Black Book Bash was looking for sponsors because throwing events like this is really expensive. So Publix not only agreed to be a sponsor, they wanted exclusivity. So the Black Book Bash was like, okay, if you want to be the only sponsor, you're going to have to pay that motherfucking money. And Publix was like, bitches, you calling me broke? Run it. Now, the Black Book Bash is, again, next weekend. Why did Publix send an email on Monday stating, due to the volatile climate that we are in, they are rescinding their offer to be a sponsor, and they are rescinding that offer indefinitely after asking for exclusivity. So now the people that are putting on the Black Book Bash have had to take on the fee that Publix did not cover. That don't sound like sabotage. That don't sound like a disruption of events and funds to y'all. We're going to see how this play out for Publix. And I'm thinking, based off Target's track record, based off Disney and ABC, and based off the way the people are standing on all 10 toes, is probably not going to bode well. Y'all know I was deep into the tea investigating. Tell me why the young woman that is putting on this event, Cassie, had to use her personal credit cards. Because the Hyatt was like, girl, you've been signed this contract. We can't give you no extension. So she had to come out of her own fucking pocket. So I'm borrowing a concept from my friend Deontay Kyle, the power of a dollar. I want to see what the power of a dollar can do this weekend for Casey. Mind you, I'm going to donate $500. I'm going to try and donate more next week. I just moved, so I ain't really got it like that. But I'm going to donate $500 this week. I want to see what happens when all of us come together. If y'all can, use the link in my link tree. Donate to this event. I wish I knew about it sooner. I would just be there in person.
So you heard that, all Black people that want to support Black business and Black community, y'all should support Black Book Bash, you know? So what do you guys think about Publix? Are they going to get face backlash? And like I said, I mean, in today's climate, everything is so political. Everything is so sensitive. So you have to be very careful, you know, what you're doing and who you're getting in line with. You know, it is very serious out here. I want to get to this Tamar story.
Address the elephant in the room. Y'all, the breakfast is coming back, and I did not mean to do none of that. I'm sorry. It's coming back. Love Tracy. And bitch, that's family. Everybody family fucked up.
All right, that was Tamar. All right, Tim.
Hey Gigi, how you doing?
Good, baby. How you doing?
I'm good. You had me laughing so hard. I love watching your shows.
Hey, I
Um,
love that.
um, I want to weigh in on the Candace Owens situation. I just
Yes,
feel like a lot of people are just like, I think that conspiracy era is just like going away.
really?
Yeah, because a lot of people are realizing that, they're making money off of lies. And so now that they realize that they're making money off lies, it's like they have to just like come up with the most ridiculous things to say, to just sit up here and just like add conspiracy to like Charlie Kirk's passing is just like really ridiculous, because it's like we all saw it. So
But
yeah, and then
I disagree as far as Candace Owens, because her popularity with this story is definitely has grown, and people are definitely tuned in, and especially the Republicans have been responding. They have been changing their story all because of Candace been calling them out, and a lot of people do believe Candace.
well, I feel like they believe her now that she jumped off the whole Trump bandwagon. because she was a grifter. A lot of these podcasters are like, grifting. Even when you look at the whole public situation, um they just grifting for money, and they don't understand that a lot of these people on the internet, or like that's giving them likes or views, could possibly be AI bots.
Well, some of them are, especially if they AI react, videos. Um, but are you saying that Candace got AI bots?
Yes, most definitely, because due to like the whole political issues that she was covering back during the election, um, a lot of Republicans were just like botting up the systems to just like grift people into just like um, thinking that their points are right. Remember when Carly, I don't know his name, but Charlie was just constantly putting out these videos, and then you would just see him out of the blue, like he's not even a politician. Like this man is just, and so you would get a lot of ads, and it's like, where's this man coming from? Because of the algorithms was just like putting them there in place.
Hmm. Possibly. I never thought about Candace Owens being a whole bunch of bot. I really felt that she has a huge audience.
Yeah, I feel like she has a huge audience because they pandered her as the black conservative that is against the whole anti LGBT, used for propaganda mainly. And now that they're eating the crumbs off the pie that they don't like, and they got us all into this situation, now it's like they trying to grift to be against the administration because they realize a lot of people ain't with it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when you
Yeah,
come out the media
but
world, a lot of people ain't with it. Go ahead.
but Candace Owens, you realize right now she's by herself because her crew that she was with, the Republicans, they said they all kind of sold out to the Israel. And Candace Owens is one of the few that's against Israel. Her and talk was Chucker. So therefore they treating them like shit. So they're kind of like isolated.
Yes, true. But she also was grifting to the black community. Remember when she
Yeah,
started
she
getting on
did.
to black podcasts? It's like she kind of saw that was coming when she got fired. Remember when she got um, fired, and Charlie Kirk had actually said some stuff about her. Remember? Um, And then she was like, "Oh no, I didn't know that he said that. I don't know." And it's like, girl, you know, a lot
Mhm.
of them podcasters just, you can't trust nobody these days.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that everything right now is big business, and her and Ben Shapiro, they make a lot of money and they have a lot of sponsors that they're going to push their agenda. Nobody watches TV anymore. So this
True.
is the new TV.
Yeah, because now everybody's in the know. COVID-19 had messed everything up for a lot of people, to the point that that's when the gender wars started happening. Because people was just like wanted to escape reality. Next thing you know, was their perfect segue to just get back into this patriarchy. You get what I'm saying? That hellhole that people have to live in. I
Mm.
feel like all of that had a lot to do with it. They understand that some people lost their sanity during that time, and the perfect way to segue your agenda is to just push out things into the media that suits yours. um I think that was the Republican setup, from what I understand. When I was on Twitter, when Twitter was great, um I saw a lot of people that was a lot of white supremacists was saying that we have to spread propaganda to get people to just like turn against each other. And I remember seeing that this was like back in 2022. And then I just remember seeing a lot of bots come in, like where it's like all these people that's posting up in it, these soccer ball players uh profile pics, and next thing you know, it turned into AI. It was just weird.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a pattern, it's a play. Of course, if you four people and I need to take you guys down and I can't take you as a group, I'm going to split you up and take you one by
Yes.
one or get one to destroy you. I mean, it's a plan and it seems like it's working. Do you think it's working? Do you see a lot of divisiveness and from your perspective?
Um, I think that yes, it could only work for us for a certain period of time, because when people realize that stuff is knocking on their door, then now they're not laughing. Like when you see the farmers, right? When you look at a lot of things that people are affected by, like their parents, their grandparents, their business, their livelihood. Now it's not so fun. You know what I'm saying? And so now they have to wake up to the hardcore reality that this is what they put in place.
Yeah, but I think that some of you guys are under the idea that it's just going to be temporary. But if Trump is trying to be like a Putin, if he's trying to be like North Korea, then or China, then this is not going to be temporary. This is going to be a long time. This is going to be a new world. That's why I meant to call him revolutionary because I mean, he's already changing everything. And they want it to stick this time. They don't want it to be a temporary where the Democrats can come back and change shit. They want it to stick. Just like the person that started with the H, how he took over for years and there's nothing you
Hmm.
can do about it. I still think that you guys think that this is nice and it's going to be temporary, and then you could be play fair and get power back. I don't know. I think those days are long gone. This is a new world. The world that you used to that was real nice and sweet, those are the good old days. You remember when your parents was old? Do y'all remember the good old days? Well, those are the good old days. We are in a different world. We already in a different world now. Some people just haven't realized it. Some people are in denial.
True, but I also think that I kind of disagree with your point. The reason why I disagree with your point is because yes, the laws can change, but it doesn't change the fact that um, a lot of the tools that they use is mainly like AI or media tools to just like kind of trying to lure people in. But when you and then you had also like Elon Musk when he sat up there rigged the election when um, by him just like cheating out the system. We know that Supreme Court is backing Trump, but will it last for very long? You get what I'm saying? Because the people are, when you look at the states or when you look at people that are voting, they're voting nothing but Democrats for state of local officials. So even though the Republicans have the House, they don't necessarily have the state. And people are, which is a lot of people are going to constantly fight against this administration. And Trump, he's not going to be here for long. I'm pretty sure like all the Republicans don't agree with Trump, and then too, a lot of them are a bunch of idiots, and they're doing it only just for a check. When you really want to, when it boils down to it.
Well, Tim, I think that, I mean, that sums up a lot. Okay, Tim, you just said these are idiots. Now, if you get a bunch of idiots that can take over the world against, I guess if they're idiots, then Democrats are smart people. I mean, idiots can win over you. And not only that, I believe that Trump is just a puppet. I mean, he's not the puppet master, and they're just going to replace Trump with somebody that's more evil or more diabolical, that's
Right,
more,
that's willing to get the job done.
because Trump, he might be mean, but he's not the meanest out there. You know, it is worse. So that's all that's going to happen. And like you said, oh my God, you know, they're voting for Democrats. But didn't they say that? I mean, in the past, the Democrats won, but they rigged the election. So the what makes the election this time not going to be rigged again? I mean, it's just going to keep going. And I think if Trump has gotten this far and he's been this, he's been that, he's been that, and he's still getting passes, that lets you know it's constructed to be this way. I don't know. I think maybe they just want you to have some hope, but I just believe that it's all planned, it's all structured to be this way, and you know, it's like a pendulum. What do you call that? The pendulum that goes back and forth, left and right, up and down. So they're saying that we seeing it's about to go right, and it's going to go far right for a while.
Yeah,
And
for a while,
people
for
are saying
people to come to their senses, but
we are going
I'm
into
sorry.
depression. I'm sorry to cut you off, but people are saying we are going to the depression. They
Hello? Oh, Gigi, I can't hear you.
Hello. I was telling her keep talking. Are y'all there? Sorry about that, Tim. Tim, if you can come back, you can come back. But I was telling them to keep talking in the chat thingy thing. Sorry about that. I was swinging this light, and the light did knock my cord down. You know. But my apologies. My apologies. All right, let me hide this. I don't know if Tim is still out there. Let me try to put this out here just in case he is. Call in. Can you guys hear me back now? Press 4 if you guys can hear me. So what happened was I was messing around with this light, and this light fell and knocked down my audio cord. Okay, but hello. Okay, thank you, sweetheart. But I was gonna do more, but I think that did I cover everybody? I covered Tamar. So I guess the last thing going on Tamar. Tamar, she has her whole family cussing out. I show you a little. You know what? This is what I can tell you. On this channel, because I cover it on here. Grace, Glow Grace era. I did a few videos. A mother crying to protect Black mother. That's pretty good. But I also did this one. Say, now I can't. Well, I can. Let me see if I can play this part. Tony Braxton? Tony Braxton never had your back. I got Tony Braxton. I want to be. I want to know record. I want to be like, I don't have your back. You did it. Well, the heavyweight don't
with me, Tamar. No, when Tony was rapping. And then when Tony said we need to have her on the show, I told you we need to have Ashley on the show. I ain't never say that.
All right, so to give you guys more context what the sisters are going through, I do have some ladies that is going to explain it all. And this is why Tamar went out and said, you guys, they apologize.
Braxton sitting up on this reality show, stunting like her husband, Birdman. Why is your wife like this? Let's go all the way back to December. Remember when Ashley Braxton, daughter of Michael Braxton, the only Braxton boy, came forward to tell us, the internet, that back in the day, her uncle had touched on her, and that when she told her family disowned her. I'm going to pin both of these posts to the top of my page because I'm not going to recap the whole thing for you. But then remember that the internet pretty much pieced together that it was Trina Braxton and Mr. Ding-a-ling of Gold, Gabe. May he rest peacefully. Remember then, after the internet went crazy with that story, Tamar invited her niece Ashley to come back to the States over in Europe and be on her that could have open and honest conversation. And like other podcast, going to her daddy. What did you say, Tony? Because Tony said heavyweight. Like, damn, Tony Michelle, let's bring it down just a smidge. According to Tamar, her sisters did not like the fact that Ashley was going to be on the podcast and hit her with a sis and desist. Yes, we all know it's cease and desist, but that's what Tamar said. She, being Tamar, also said that Tony didn't want Ashley to go on the podcast. She wanted Ashley to come on the reality show, Braxton Family Value. Actually, now it's called The Braxtons, and I needed to clear that up before all of y'all started trying to correct me. I'm not even going to lie to you. I forgot that we was waiting on season 2 of The Braxtons, wherein Tamar will be a full-time cast member, right? She's not friend of the show anymore this season, and clearly she was needed because they finna rumble. But I do remember that they have a reality show.
All right, so that's just to give you a gist of what's going on. All right, well, I'm going to get on out of here. I might come back later on just to let you guys know. I thank you guys so much for the love and appreciation. I do have these YouTube channels that I'm trying to make pop, so make sure you have subscribed to them because I will be on them every day. I'm trying to work hard to get back in the algorithm. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.